Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule, stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Sunday, December 6th, 2020. We're starting out on our 38th week of dealing with this Chinese bat flu. Avoid everybody craziness. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. It is 64 degrees Fahrenheit outside, 62 inside. That would be 18 degrees Celsius out there or 16 in here. This shirt's a little bit too much. Um, welcome to Sunday's Coffee with Doc. It's not coffee, it's a ginger honey lemon tea. Iced. A little vinegar and red pepper and yeah. Spicy. Maybe that's why this shirt's a little too much. I was expecting a package yesterday. It didn't come. I did get this, however. And this is coming from Miranda out there in Oregon. And it's got all kinds of winter holiday stickers on it. I like that cacti with a Santa hat. It's even got a snowflake on the back. Let's see if this is going to be sharp enough to even open this. There we go. Drum roll, please. Oh, come on. There we go. A red truck. Yes, the red Christmas truck. In plaid, no less. Best wishes. First, I thought that said back at you, or back with you. For a wonderful holiday, and that brings fond memories to last a lifetime. May love, laughter, happiness. This part's written. May love, laughter, happiness, and great moments surround you this holiday season, and always wishing you a new year full of blessings and good health. Happy holidays, Miranda and family. Thank you, Miranda. Uh, you always right there with the best, and I wish you and your family all the same and many more. So that will end up in here. Um, it's Sunday, so still getting things rocking and rolling. Oh man, I did put together a cook kit to go back into the brat buggy. This is just somebody asked about whether I was going to make a bag. I have several of these Crown Royal bags. My son-in-law drinks Crown Royal. I think this was from the honey version. That's why it's gold. But anyway, in here I have the Sterno, 2 cans of Sterno and the Sterno stove in this cup. 2 of my coffees. They're more to keep it from rattling than anything else, because I've always got coffee in my go bag. And then down in here I just have a couple of little things. A spoon, a lighter that I've taped off the top, and just a multi-tool. little cheap multi-tool. See, am I going to get that second one back in there? There we go. And that just slips down in there. It's just to, if I want to stop and brew up a cup of coffee, or I could warm up some soup, you know, ramen or something like that. Just convert it into a little fire while I'm sitting watching the sunset or whatever. So there was that. What else goes on? What's going on? Let's see. I dropped my sweatshirt off with my daughter-in-law to take, and a couple of hats like this to take this trim off and put on my sweatshirt. So our granddaughter started getting all kinds of grandiose ideas, and she's going to make me a black belt with a gold buckle. We'll see. I told her I really don't need that. But sometimes these things are hard to get rolling. I probably should do this live, huh? See, I had a couple of comments about, you know, what I tell the G-brats and them getting in trouble with it. Yeah, probably. I know I get them in trouble at home occasionally. And I was telling them about using pine cones for in place of toilet paper and you know, stuff like that. I mean, it's not that far from the truth, right? People used to use corn cobs. Of course, the United States is like the only place that doesn't use water for cleansing. I don't know. It works better. So that's why I bought a pack of toilet paper back when this whole pandemic thing started, and I found it someplace, and you know, it was like gold. And I think I bought 12 rolls, and I still got 10. and that's the 11th one. So, and this is more out here for crafts and blowing my nose in the morning and stuff like that. So, there's that. But I mean, I tease the grandkids all the time. I tell the granddaughters that they're actually my grandsons because they are my son's children. You know, he's my son, so they're my grandsons. Doesn't matter that they're girls. They're the children of my son. They don't buy it. The boys don't buy it either. And you know, both my daughters have boys, so I call them my granddaughters. And they're, you know, they don't buy it. No, Pop, we're not girls. Yeah, but you're the children of my daughter, so that makes you my granddaughters. It just doesn't fly. So, I mean, they kind of understand that Pop's a little odd. I call the dogs kitties. You know, that's gotten me a couple of strange looks when we've been out and about. We were coming back from. I don't remember if we were coming back from Pittsburgh or Nashville. The one time we stopped, we were at this overlook, and my granddaughter was all like just this cute little dog or whatever. She was all over, and I was telling her to leave the kitty alone. Those people looked at me like I was insane. She's telling me, Pop, it's not a kitty, it's a dog. Oh, come on. Look at that. It's definitely a kitty. So, and they've actually come out and told me, you know, Mom said you're always kidding, Pop. Not to believe you. All right, well, I'll pull over here and get out and grab this duct tape, and they start screaming, no, don't tape us to the roof. duct tape them to the ceiling fan. That's another good one. If they don't start behaving, I'm gonna go out and get duct tape and duct tape them to the ceiling fan. So, I don't know. I mean, I've thought about doing. Um, there's a game that they play. That you wear a suit that's got all this Velcro all over it, and you see how high you can jump and get on a wall, and then you have to get pried down. Well, if your kids are misbehaving, if you got a Velcro wall, and you make them put on like a Velcro vest and a pair of shorts or something, and you stick them to the wall, it's like, you behave and I'll let you down. uh, I don't know. It probably wouldn't go over real well with child services, but it'd be fun. At least for the first couple times while they're screaming and kicking and carrying on. But so let's see. Things to do going on. Well, I got my rack put together last night. I'll be showing that coming up here in a little bit. I'll go out and do a video on that and put everything together. And my son went and bought a golf cart, a gas powered golf cart. Him and my not son, they're like they've grown up together. They're that way. So they went out and bought gas powered golf carts to go out and run through the woods with. And they were headed out there last night to do that. I was invited to go, but 50 degrees, 52 degrees, 50, something like that. In an open buggy. Not this old man. I mean, it'd be bad enough all the bouncing and carrying on would have my back aggravated to no end. Add in the cold? No. It was cold enough just standing out there while they were putting my rack together. It was starting to get into my back. So I ended up having to pull another shirt out of the truck. And yeah, I mean, I love the cold, don't get me wrong. My body just, like, doesn't really appreciate it if I'm standing still too long. So, but it's fairly easy to warm back up again. At least down here. I mean, I'm not dealing with Alaska cold or Minot, North Dakota cold, or it doesn't drop down into the negatives. It very rarely drops down into the 20s Fahrenheit. But even so, 30 something is it's cold, and it's a damp cold. It gets into your bones, and I've got enough achy breaky bones, but I could come inside and warm up. I could wrap up in an electric blanket, or put a sweatshirt on over top of this, or whatever, and kind of warm up. I have a little bit of problem warming up the metal plates that are up in here, but again, that's just going inside. And one nice thing about this this whole pandemic thing, and I don't have one close by, I've got all the cutoff pieces. Wearing a mask actually helps a lot. It keeps like from here down fairly warm. The cold doesn't get into you, and like I was outside last night, and my nose was getting cold and kind of runny while everything, we were working on the rack and whatever. And I went and got my mask out of the truck, put it back on it, put it on, and warmed my nose right back up again. So it was like at least one thing positive about all this nonsense, craziness, ridiculousness. I think I'm going to go out and finish putting the van bed back together again. I figured out how I'm going to hook up the curtains, at least temporarily, I think. I was thinking about, well, I'm going to use these large command hooks. So get one out. Like that. And I was thinking about using like like finding the mop handles or whatever. And I was thinking, that would probably work. But then as I was walking in the house the other night, well, after checking these out on the van, I realized I got these 2 bamboo fishing poles out there that I have found. And I'm thinking I may go ahead and cut those and use those. Although my son did say, just go to Walmart and pick up a couple of cheapy curtain rods. So that's an option too. I'm not sure I want to go with that option, but as I was thinking about it, it's like then I could get all those little cool ends that go on them, and like the ones that look like they're crystals or whatever. So that might be an option. And then how am I going to actually attach the blankets as curtains? I probably just fold them over and do a couple of quick stitches on them. My daughter-in-law said I can bring them up there, and she'll run a seam down them and make a pocket. So that's a possibility. But once I get the hooks up, the rest of it will kind of fall together. So, and I could. It wouldn't be long to just do a couple of quick little stitches on the blanket to make a pocket to hold it on top of the rack. And then let's see. I was trying to get out this weekend, but things kind of came up. Next weekend is looking open at this point. I don't have anything pending. I didn't really have anything pending this weekend either, but I got the rack, and I thought I'd get it done Friday, and I go out last night, but then my son ended up working late on Friday, and it ended up raining, so went and got it done yesterday. And just those type things. So I'll get there, and then towards the end of the month, I've got a couple of nights free during the week and a couple weekends, so I'll get out here locally. I won't be going far. Do a couple of overnight stealth campings or something. Been thinking about. There's a couple of places that I stayed at with the brat buggy that I want to try staying at with the van and see if I have any problems. So stealth camping is kind of like you just pull up to a place and you try to, like, people not think you're out there sleeping in your van. So a couple of good places are like outside of fitness centers, gym centers that have 24-hour access. You can sit out, you can sleep out there. Hospitals are a good spot. Boat ramps are another fairly decent area. Then you've got places like Walmart, which not all Walmarts really allow it, but Home Depot, Waffle House, a lot of places like that, Denny's. It's not the greatest spots to camp, but not actually camp, but sleep, spend the night. So if you're out cruising, spots like that are nice. And that's what I did a lot with the brat buggy and a couple of the other vehicles. I haven't really just gone out cruising in the van. Just been like working to get it organized and reorganized or whatever, and figuring it out and putting it off, I guess. I don't know. Even just going out to the river. I used to, like, I don't think I ever spent the entire night at the river. Excuse me. But I've gone to sleep in the back, and then woke up and come on home, because it's only a half hour from the house. Uh, just I don't know. Maybe I'll try doing that. all these ideas go run around in my head, but staring at that TV doesn't, or that monitor doesn't do me any good either, does it? Got a couple of other ideas. I got a couple of cooking ideas. I got a couple of ideas I want to do, cooking out, like out in the van. A couple of road food type meals. Um, I haven't really been cooking much here at the house. Mostly sandwiches and salads, and just quickie stuff, and not taking the time to video it. Yeah, sometimes it takes a lot to get everything organized, and then go ahead and video. And I don't know. Right now, I'm still kind of cluttered. I did a little bit of cleaning up, but all I did was I took everything and put it into another big box. So now that big box is also taking up space and looking cluttery. So, and then I filled the spot back up. But I filled that space back up again with stuff from other areas that need to get, as I was going through, I was taking out junk and getting rid of some stuff, but other stuff is like, all right, I'm going to put this over here, and then, I'll find another place for it later. And, yeah, so in the past, like, 4 days, so that chair has been filled all the way back up again. Some stuff I need to take pictures of and get online, see if I can get it sold. Yeah. I need to find me one of them round tuits. Find me a round tuit so I can get around to it. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and call this quits. We're a little bit over 20 minutes. I really don't have a lot going on. That's stuff that I want to get done. I'm going to go out and I'm going to do that. Show that the rack. It's nothing spectacular. To show the comparison between them. I want to try to get the van put together again. I got some stuff in here I need to get done. I haven't even started to wash this. It's Sunday, and I need to strip my bed down. Usually I do that right away. Just slacking. So, yeah. Go ahead. Let me know what you think, folks. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If you want to check me out on Facebook or Instagram, I'll get some links in the description box, wherever that is on your device of choice. You'll also find links to similar videos. You'll find my email, my snail mail, and all that good stuff. Snail mail, so you can send me stuff like this. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. If I see y'all again, I hope you have a fandoculous day. Sláinte, y'all.